Some football matches end after 90 minutes, but some never truly end. Long after the final whistle, long after the trophies are lifted, and long after the players retire, the rivalry lives on. Every World Cup creates unforgettable matches, but sometimes it creates something much bigger. It creates enemies. Why do certain international rivalries become so intense? Why do fans remember matches played decades ago as if they happened yesterday? The answer goes far beyond football. The FIFA World Cup is more than a tournament. It brings together history, politics, culture, and national identity. When two countries meet on football's biggest stage, the match often represents far more than 11 players against 11 players. It becomes a story millions of people feel personally connected to. If you enjoy discovering the hidden psychology behind the World Cup, make sure to subscribe to Football Decoded. Every week we uncover the stories, science, and emotions that make football the greatest sport in the world. Psychologists explain this through something called social identity theory. People naturally divide the world into us and them. During the World Cup, this feeling becomes incredibly powerful. Wearing the same colors, singing the same anthem, and celebrating the same goals creates a sense of belonging, unlike almost anything else. But every strong identity often creates an opposite identity. Every hero needs an opponent. Every nation needs someone to beat. That is why some World Cup rivalries become legendary. Argentina and England, Brazil and Argentina, Germany and the Netherlands, France and Italy. These aren't simply football matches. They are stories passed from one generation to the next. Children grow up hearing about famous victories, heartbreaking defeats, and controversial moments. By the time they watch their first World Cup, the rivalry already feels personal. The media also plays a huge role. Before every major match, newspapers revisit old controversies. Television shows replay historic goals. Social media fills with unforgettable moments. Every tournament reminds fans why the rivalry exists. As a result, emotions become stronger every 4 years, instead of fading away. Another fascinating reason these rivalries grow is memory. Our brains remember emotional events much better than ordinary ones. A dramatic extra-time winner, a controversial referee decision, a missed penalty. These moments become permanent memories because they are connected to intense emotion. Every future meeting brings those memories back to life. If you're enjoying this documentary, don't forget to leave a like. It helps Football Decoded reach more football fans who love the hidden stories behind the world's greatest game. But perhaps the biggest reason World Cup rivalries never disappear is because they become part of national identity. Winning isn't just about 3 points. It's about pride. It's about history. It's about proving something to the entire world. Players feel it. Fans feel it. Even people who rarely watch football suddenly care when an old rival appears on the schedule. Interestingly, rivalries also make football better. They increase passion. They create unforgettable atmospheres. They produce iconic moments that become part of football history. Without rivalries, the World Cup would still be a great tournament, but it wouldn't create the same emotions that unite millions of people across the globe. The next time two historic rivals meet at the World Cup, pay attention to more than the score. Watch the fans. Listen to the chants. Notice the tension before kickoff. Because what you're watching isn't simply a football match. You're watching decades of history, emotion, and identity collide on one pitch. Football isn't just about winning. It's about memories, emotions, and the stories we carry for generations. If you want to discover the hidden psychology behind the world's greatest sport, subscribe to Football Decoded. I'll see you in the next documentary.